think young people need to recognise that church is within their culture, not distinct from it. That was certainly the case for me with a cultural understanding of sports, but I didn't really know how church would fit with sports. So once I understood that Christ was in my sport, I could start to see the value of working out who I am and who Jesus is by being at church.
They need people who are not their parents to be able to nurture their faith and have honest conversations with, and they need friendships.
I think they need church to be a safe space to be themselves. They need to be a space as well where it's safe to ask questions.
Young people need shared meaning from a church. And what I mean by that is that a church is a people gathered around Christ, and together they're trying to follow Jesus the best way they can. And what this creates is a system of what sociologists call plausibility structures. And what that means is that people come together and believe the same things are possible to believe, like that Jesus rose from the dead and that God is real and acts in our lives.
I feel like church communities provide an absolutely pivotal base for a steady foundation in the life of young people, and obviously family, immediate family is a big part of that, but a church community can play a really important role in creating something of a firm foundation and firm footing.
Young people really need relationships in the church. They need safe relationships that are going to enable them to inquire, to be challenged.
Group of adults that invests trust in them, so people who cheer them on and believe in them.
I think the big thing for young people in church is also giving them sort of tools and the language to go deeper in their faith, to sort of, this is more than turning up at you, this is about building things that are going to be more prevalent, be more important as they get older and as they journey through their own discipleship.
I think young people need church to be a space that helps them enter into adulthood. So I think creating small challenges and ways for them to show their responsibility and interests and initiatives.
But we can also be a place of stability for them, and people who are positive and a stable influence on their life as they're navigating those changes and difficulties.
Yeah, I think young people can really value having positive role models in their life. If I look back to my teenage life, I had lots of questions, lots of doubts, and having people in my life who had a strong faith that they could hold for me until I was ready to hold it for myself.
I think young people need a place where they are not going to feel judged, where they can just be themselves and be accepted and loved and feel like they really belong to the community.
Did I smile too much, or was that fine? Okay.